You are listening to the Ranges Podcast.
We're planning to do our first tour. Plan was to do October 4th through 8th, go to the Northwest, go out to Seattle and Portland, and then come back.
And Boise.
And Boise, yep. Connected with bands that we knew, This Patch of Sky, Coastlands, Compass and Knife, 10 Sons, Red Hands, Black Feet. They were from Boise. So just the post-rock bands in the area that we had knew. We booked Bozeman the opening night, which must have been at the Zebra.
Yeah, I think it was.
So I don't remember the Bozeman show at all.
Me neither.
But I do remember the Missoula show, and I don't really remember many people showing up.
It was kind of barren.
Yeah. And then
Spacious.
Afterwards, we had already made the plan that we were going to drive all the way to Seattle through the night.
Yeah.
Which is something that, as 20-year-olds, was a good idea. But now we were all 30, 40-year-olds.
Right.
It was not a good idea. But we did it. We drove through the entire night, and I drove the whole way.
Yeah.
And Joey put on podcasts of like ghost stories.
Really?
Something, yeah.
Well, I know he was riding shotgun.
Yeah, they were not good. Everybody else is probably sleeping in the back.
Yeah, I was in the back.
But man, that was a brutal drive.
I bet.
And we didn't make any plans to like get a hotel or stay anywhere. I think it was probably, I got friends in Seattle, we can stay with them kind of thing. And I remember getting to the Snoqualmie Pass or someplace close and being just like, I don't know.
Yeah, didn't you pull over?
Yeah, we stopped, and I think Joey was dead too. And so he booked a hotel.
He did?
In Seattle, yeah.
Oh.
So we went and we checked into a hotel, and I remember falling asleep and sleeping that afternoon, or sleeping during the day. I was exhausted because could not do the overnight drive thing anymore. Used to do it as a kid a lot.
Yeah. Well,
because you think, let's drive through the night instead of sleep, and then we have all day in Seattle to hang out and do fun stuff.
No.
And that's not what happened.
It's a young man's game.
Yeah, it is. The show in Seattle.
That was good, wasn't it?
It was good. And I don't remember the venue.
I don't either.
It was like an art gallery, something art gallery.
Oh, yeah. I remember because my friend Dave showed up. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it was some gallery. I believe that was upstairs too.
Yeah. Do you remember the steps in the back of the building?
Yeah. It was like a fire escape.
Yeah. And I swear it was a football field tall.
Yeah.
And we had to carry the 8x10 base cab up those stairs.
I remember that.
And it kept going and going and going.
Yeah, it sucked.
And then when we loaded out, we just loaded out through the front door, which was just right around, you didn't have to go down the stairs.
Oh.
I remember that. But we played with 10 Sons and Compass and Knife, two great bands. It was really cool. And do you remember, I bet you don't remember, do you remember the structure of the building first? You remember the stairs. Do you remember the structure of the venue?
I mean, no. I mean,
Okay.
it was
I
a
was
stage.
just curious. Do you remember after our set?
No.
In your fashion, always, when we're setting up, it's like nothing works and you're upset and you can't get the thing to go here and that person's in your way and it's just, you just get mad. That's just what you do. You've done that since day one. And now it's funny, but back then, when Joey was new to the whole thing, do you remember what happened?
No, did we
He got mad at you.
Did he?
Yeah. Do you remember he pulled us into the backstage closet and we had a little meeting and he let you have it?
Wow.
You don't remember that?
It's starting to sound familiar.
Oh, he was so mad at you because you had killed his mood.
Oh, yeah, I brought him down.
Yeah, and so he couldn't enjoy the set because you were all upset before the show trying to set up.
Uh-huh. Did we work it out?
Yeah, we worked it out because I was thinking, like, okay, well, this is it. We're done. Like, you're going to be upset at Joey for being upset, and you handled it like an adult.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, you were great, and you accepted responsibility, and you admitted that you are this way, and it was good.
Oh, good. So did I cool him out?
Yeah, you cooled him off. It was great.
Wow.
I'm surprised you don't remember that.
I mean, it does sound familiar because that happened I remember me and Jared later had to have it out in, I think, Minnesota, but that'll come up in another one.
Yeah.
So I do know that I've had to talk to people in the band about what kind of person I am.
Yeah. We haven't had that conversation yet, though, have we?
No, you
can't
and
wait.
I.
Yeah.
No,
I can't wait
you-
to have that.
You and I. You just know. You
I do
You
know.
just said it.
I know.
You know that I'm gonna have problems at the beginning of a set.
And I love it. I think it's hilarious.
You know, and that you know that it's never personal. It's just the way what
It's just
happens.
what you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I think it's really funny because nobody else knows that. Like the sound guys don't know that, and the people helping on stage don't know that.
Right.
But I know it. I know that you're not actually upset.
No.
I don't know what it is. It's just what you do. It's
It
your
is.
routine.
I mean, even as our last gig, I had a meltdown.
Right. Yeah. I was trying to remember our last gig. I was like, oh, yeah, it's in China.
The one in China with the monsoon coming.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, so right,
Yeah. Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah. We had the talk.
Yeah. Wow, that's funny.
Yeah. And then
Portland, I remember well.
do you remember the morning of Portland?
Morning of Portland, no.
Do you remember where we had breakfast?
Yes.
Because this was for you.
Oh, yes, I do. I do. Back to the trio life. I wanted bagels and lox
Yeah.
because I was dying for lack of Jew food in Montana.
Yeah.
And
So did you know Aria?
through Wilson.
Okay. So
Yes.
she lived there in Seattle at the time, and
and
she knew the place.
the spot.
Yeah.
And it was such a good spot that I
Yeah.
could even get avocado on that noise.
Right. Yeah. And I had never done the bagels and lox thing, and I should
You
have
loved
just.
it.
Well, I screwed it up.
Oh,
I didn't get a bagel. Like I
Oh.
didn't understand because they gave you a sheet of paper and you had to fill in what you wanted, and I wanted a whole grain piece of bread, I think,
oh no.
but I also wanted a bagel. I just didn't understand what I was doing because I'd
Okay.
never done it before. And so the guy's like, "What does this mean? What are you doing?" And I was like, "I don't know." It's like, "Sure, whatever." And so I got mine on a piece of bread.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the full experience.
Well, you're
So
getting
I
there.
kind of blew it. But I learned my lesson.
But I do remember that. I remember it being
Yeah.
good, and I remember being happy.
Mm-hmm.
I knew for dinner I wanted to find sizzle pie,
Oh, right.
the heavy
Which-
metal
Yeah,
pizza
in
joint.
Portland.
Yeah, they had the Iron Maiden beer.
Right. So we drove to Portland. You wanted the pizza.
Yep.
And do you remember? This is always my question. Do you remember Ethan?
Yeah, he was mad.
He was mad. We come all the way to the West Coast and we're not going to eat seafood.
Yeah, he was pissed. You can get pizza anywhere,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we're not gonna go get fish.
So we went and got pizza, and then I think Joey felt bad and took Ethan to a place to get clams or something.
They did.
Yeah. The show was at something saloon.
Old.
Oh, you know what? Our tour
Ash-
poster's right there. Yeah, Ash Street Saloon. I bet all the venues are on that poster.
The Lo-Fi Gallery.
Lo-Fi Gallery, that was Seattle.
Stage 112 is Missoula.
Stage 112 in Missoula.
Was the Zebra
It was the Zebra in Bozeman.
and Ash Street,
And then Boise was the next night.
the Olympic
The
venue.
Olympic venue. Okay. So, yeah, Portland was the Ash Street Saloon. That was with This Patch of Sky, Coastlands, us. Was there another band?
I thought there was Compass and Knife too.
I think they might have come down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacked.
So, yeah, it was a cool lineup. So that was the first time we'd met the This Patch of Sky guys and the Coastlands guys who I'd talked to through the internet, which was cool to kind of meet those guys in person. And do you remember the sound gal? She was the best.
no, I
She
don't
had
remember.
everything organized to where we come in and she's like, "What band are you?"
Oh yeah, put your equipment here.
Put it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was great.
Stage
So
manager
efficient.
extraordinaire. That's right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, she had it all figured out and it was perfect.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
When are you going on?
Yep.
You put your stuff in this slot. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
she wasn't a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was good. This was the first show that we had met Jesse Green. The first time he'd seen us.
Right.
So we met him. He bought some merch. It was good to meet him. Finished the show. Food was good there too. I think they fed us.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sold some merch. And
Mhm.
that was the 7th. So that was the day the 7-inch came out. So
Oh.
we've been selling it on the road, but that was the actual release date.
Oh.
We load out, and this was Ethan's van at the time. And I remember the trailer lights were never really working. I could never get them to connect to the van.
Mhm.
And so this is seared in my memory. I remember trying to mess with them and trying to get them to work. It's like I didn't want to get pulled over for the lights not working. And it's got to be after midnight in Portland. And it just felt like this dark cloud of stuff and things and people was closing in on us. And I'm like squatting down here in the back of the van trying to figure the lights out. Weird people coming up and wanting to sell drugs, buy drugs.
Yeah, both.
It was weird. And it just kept feeling it was closing in. So I finally was like, you know what? Screw it. Everybody in the van, we're getting out of here. Because again, we were going to drive through the night for whatever reason to Boise.
Wow.
I don't know who we knew in Boise.
Gavin.
We did stay with Gavin. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So we got in the van, and I remember just putting the flashers on and just booking it out of there. That was weird.
Yeah.
We get out of Portland and driving, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't drive through the night again. I think I got to like 3 a.m. and I had to let Ethan drive the rest of the way, I think.
I don't remember.
Because I was dead. I couldn't do it. I think this was the only tour that we didn't actually get hotel rooms. I think that I learned right away, it's like, oh no, we can't just not sleep in places.
Yeah, I probably
I think you didn't like
voiced something as well.
Because I think from then on it's been hotels.
Yeah. I probably said something to the effect of I don't want to do this anymore unless we have hotels.
I think that's what it was. Exactly. Yeah. Got to Boise, met up with Gavin. Remember staying at his place.
Yep.
Played at the Olympic venue.
Yeah, that was a cool spot.
Yeah, it was a cool spot. It was a good turnout. Played with Red Hands, Black Feet.
Yep.
They were cool. Stayed the night and then drove home the next day.
Yeah. All the way home.
Yeah. But yeah, got back and I think the tour was a success.
Yeah.
It was a good time. So we get back from tour and then it's like, all right, now we're on to the next thing. And it was, well, what's the next thing? As discussed, Ethan also played in a bluegrass band at the time. And I think that with ranges starting to ramp up, he was kind of starting to feel
pressure.
Yeah, between the two bands, like what he could do. And so he was talking about stepping down. And so we kind of knew it was coming and wasn't really sure what he was going to decide. And at the same time, Wilson was not feeling the music anymore and didn't think that he wanted to play guitar anymore. And I can't remember how it went. I don't remember if Wilson quit first.
Well, no, Ethan quit first, and then I went to go see you and Wilson at the shop, and Wilson then told me that he's also going to stop playing.
I think that Ethan didn't know Wilson was going to quit. Right. And so Ethan was talking to Wilson on the side saying like, I think I'm going to quit. And Wilson said, I think I'm going to quit too. And so that kind of threw Ethan for a loop. Ultimately, I think he made the right choice, just doing what was best for him and stepping down and doing the bluegrass band, because that's really where his heart was, what he wanted to do. Yeah, he quit end of 2016, and then Wilson just wasn't feeling the music, wasn't feeling the guitar thing, and wanted to shift into just doing art and video and photo stuff for the band, which I thought was cool in hindsight. Like it was such a valuable thing for us in years to come, because he was in the band. I mean, we made that very clear. Like, just because you're not playing an instrument, you're in the band. You're part of the band as our, brand ambassador, brand manager, social media guy, video guy, whatever. So then it was, okay, well, I think Joey and I can probably handle the guitar thing moving forward just with two guitars. I think that's fine. We don't need a third guitar.
Right.
But we do need a bass player.
Right.
So now the search was back on for a new bass player.
And Jared, who we all knew.
Yeah. I mean, he and I and Wilson go back to early 2000s playing in bands together. He lived in Havre, actually, and Wilson and I were in a band. And we went up to Havre, played a show, and Jared's other band was playing, and we, at the time, convinced him to move to Bozeman to play bass for that band. He wasn't a bass player. He was a singer. So he was never a bass player. But yeah, convinced him to move down to Bozeman, and then had played in bands together for a while, and then bands had kind of disbanded at that time, and he moved to Kansas, Wichita, to do grad school for ceramics.
Right.
So he was gone.
Yeah, and he'd been following the Ranges project the whole time.
Yeah.
So he kept up on it.
Right.
Seeing what we were doing.
Right.
Really liked it.
Yeah.
So when Ethan stepped down, he had already kind of thrown hints our way.
Yeah. Well, and I think he was friends with Ethan too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew everybody.
So we all gathered at our spot where we add band members, the Corner Club.
Yeah.
Where Ethan and Joey had both joined the band and met Jared there. And I think he knew it was coming. I think it was pretty obvious. Just said, here's what we're doing, here's what we need, and do you want to do it? And he was on board immediately.
Yep.
So we had another new lineup. Yeah, that was October, November, kind of the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, we had already teased out the Ascensionist cover art, like earlier in the year.
Yeah.
We'd put that sticker out and kind of already knew that was going to be our next album.
Yeah, we wanted to, revisit the inspiration of Montana and our natural surroundings.
Yeah.
For a record.
Yeah. And The Ascensionist was the next album. And it was, I think, really when we started to think about the concept of ranges versus album concepts.
Yes.
And like look at the band as like, okay, well, maybe we can do more with this that's not just a band, music band, but like maybe we can do more with the concept within the band and what the band represents and who the band is. And this was definitely the point in time where it's like, let's take this to the next level of concept. Like, let's think about this even deeper than we were before.
If you've enjoyed this podcast, subscribe to the Ranges Patreon to hear more episodes.